Mema Wakwaba, Ediba Adkwart Studios, Femi Ernest, Ochiri Boatin Jr., the donor Femi Skylar. Yes, then is building a healthy nation show live on the Adkwart Studios. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for me, like the post when you're done, give all your comments to the comment section, and share it with your family and friends because they need to hear things like this. You understand? Because the same say, you know, a boy, Emma Adwene ACP, now Adwene, it's me a project say positive things only. You understand? Because positive things and you hear say and negativity. You understand? Any Burkina president, I just say, or born homodie or Africa, this man is very ambitious. Yes, me obi better to know each other. Enkwan am dene ho better to me dene better to no na fake kra no baby kakra na me de enkroma ankasa no pemu na ankasa ba. Yes, Traore obi a Traore obi a no just say need that and if you were you know one after the other, step by step. You understand? Because oba power no the first step the first move was to improve farming in his country. You understand? So he bought plenty tractors. Just say or say employ or more be cheap tractors now nipa no be otifie na we wa hwe yin Burkina Faso say you must any break farming any ejuma mutim travel from their country to Ghana and some other countries, all because they want to work in farm. You understand? Or work on farming projects. Yes, it's not just say and we say a very big time interest of his people. It's or encourage the crofo share or kena kwaya mbefa so be farming project no say near me no ka say farming project de kesia koso wo Burkina Faso. Yes, the yehwehwe any be say nya de obaya na just say otutini ya na say gold, diamond, oil, tax why just say honest ka but my baby say be dirty job we create dirty job. Just using your mind, coming up with some tools and equipment and yema be a very supportive farming project na susu yenya ni sa ya na intwa yie kra Traore adebako waye amani eje ho kese any farming project why improving Burkina Faso afi eno na chain video bi asaba out Traore ni members and I say the country members no planning say omo nya ne so nipa ebiemu a ka omo mani beje na so omo ni beje na so omo ni muchina asem eti o propose for another chance say obetimi assign aba power bi mo na say obeto aso na say obeye bibi for 5 years afi kra we kra o give up na ye fe den obeye yenye no ohene ana say den pa na ye fa na because ye no ye nipa bi say Africa what you say because yenye bibi say ya na eboa ye pa enkoso ekọ 1 year nie 1 year pepe penio na so check enema abranti wo ne man so just say you dey not to microphobia enim mo ho a they say we see difference egum papa difference egum yanko na yanko he video no.
I'm here anyway. I am here because of one question everybody is asking about Ibrahim Traore's office. The question is this: is Ibrahim Traore going to be president for life? Is he going to rule Burkina Faso forever? That is what everybody is asking. Why? Because on May 25, 2024, Ibrahim Traore was granted a blank check to remain in power for 5 years. Ibrahim Traore granted blank check to remain in power. The majority of Burkinabe citizens support the country's military regime. In Burkina Faso, on May 25, 2024, a national conference took place to establish the country's new political agenda. This conference concluded with a 5-year extension to its military transition, thus dashing any hope of a return to democracy. Since Burkina Faso's latest coup d'etat on September 30th, 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traore has led the transition government ruling this country. Many Burkinabe citizens expected their government to step down at the end of the transition period on July 2, 2024. However, holding elections to end this transition has never been a priority for Traore. In September 2023, he stated that the country's security remained his priority, as the digital channel TRT Africa highlights in this article. Let me be clear. Elections are not a priority, but security is. Elections will not take place exclusively in Ouagadougou, Bobo Dioulasso, 2 cities spared from frequent attacks, or any surrounding towns. All Burkinabe citizens must elect their president. The security issues in Burkina Faso are primarily related to those in the Sahel region, which frequently comes under attack from groups. On May 25, 2024, Burkina Faso passed a new transition charter at its national conference, keeping Traore in office until 2029. Colonel Moussa Diallo, chairman of the National Conference Organizing Committee, stated, "The duration of the transition is fixed at 60 months from July 2, 2024. Is Ibrahim Traore Burkina Faso's president for life? For the politicians who largely boycotted this major national conference, this power extension has dashed their plans. After the coup d'etat on September 30, 2022, politicians already had to cease all political activities throughout the country. However, they must now deal with the rulings outlined in Article 22 of the Charter that give Traore and other members of the military transition the right to stand in future elections." Colonel Moussa Diallo reiterates, "According to Article 22 of this charter, elections can take place before this deadline if the security situation so permits. Captain Traore, whose role has changed from transition president to president of Burkina Faso, will be able to stand in the presidential, legislative, and municipal elections that must take place at the end of this period. This charter also calls for the establishment of a new body known as Korog to outline and monitor the country's strategic approach in all areas and by all means." Many citizens celebrated the announcement that Traore would remain in office. Now, after that, 5 fears. What will happen? This question everybody is asking about the 5 years Ibrahim Traore will remain in office, whether it is enough or to extend it, or for Ibrahim Traore to contest for a new election, or for him to step down and become a prime minister or a king or be a king of Africa. Everybody is bringing his own idea, and that is the reason I say this information is amazing and beautiful at the same time. Because this is the first time everybody is in love with their leader. Both people from the opposition parties. It never happened before. God sent Ibrahim Traore to show Africa how good governance is supposed to be. If it was not for Ibrahim Traore, we have always seen presidents as untouchable people. You see a president with a convoy of about 20 vehicles. Sometimes we see presidents in Africa with a convoy of 40 vehicles. Majority of these vehicles are all Toyota Land Cruiser SUV. Each of these Toyota Land Cruiser SUV sometimes cost $2,000. When we see president behaving this way, we thought the presidents were gods. We didn't know that it was worth our money that all these presidents were using to buy all these SUVs. Some of these presidents will not only buy for himself, but he will buy for himself. Buy for senators, buy for local government chairmen, buy for lawmakers, buy for governors. Sometimes the number of Toyota Land Cruiser SUV procured by president exceed to 1,000 pieces in some countries. These people have been squandering money in Africa as if governance is for enjoyment. And this is the reason many people can do anything to make sure they win election. Because becoming a president in Africa means becoming a billionaire. There is no president in Africa who is not a billionaire. It becomes a business. Until God sent Ibrahim Traore, this man came to Burkina Faso. But immediately, Ibrahim Traore came to Burkina Faso. He brought a template of governance. First thing he did was focused on agriculture. He went and bought 400 tractors and sent farmers to work immediately. Since then, he has been buying tractors upon tractors. As he came into office, he refused to assign for Toyota Land Cruiser for himself. He said he does not need a vehicle, and he is not going to assign vehicle for anybody. That any minister, any governor, any lawmaker who wants to work must come with his own personal vehicle. Instead of going to Japan to procure 1,000 pieces of Toyota Land Cruiser, which we used to see in other countries, he used this money to buy more tractors. Now every African is rejoicing, thanking God for sending Ibrahim Traore. And all of a sudden, people began to focus on how long will he be in office. Why should that be a priority?
All right. P and Wati and right now, you can see the uniqueness of the Burkina president. That's Ibrahim Traore. Yes, this man is doing well in his country, and we want the same in our country. I mean Ghana here, because about power no, na say your money lead the responsibility or the authority to become a leader. First thing I'll tackle sika gold oil the discover you yes na e ho no mum no omaje e ho akente so obey ni yempo dabi obesan adwen ono nko an ho sika nyina besan ba bedi ne botom meanwhile esese mo checking nyama bi ti say farming, because farming no enye me fa no just how nko na benefit you betimi exporting duane ni bi akọ other countries, and through that aduane bo ebeyefo ewo ye man mu. Farming is the first occupation in Africa, and sana blacksmith cry eba become ne nema bi. But now you exclude farming as one of the major occupation in the world. But you won't phobia other countries be on normally the whole year they don't joke with farming. But why Ghana? We always exclude some things like this. Now if you need DDA, just a scat best see but farming is a and sound but gold no baby now too no ebimba hobby. Baby out too no na be my hobby mo che ko before fro. Oye wono ayana areho. We need a big time leader like this, because he's doing well. I salute you, Mr. Ibrahim. Yes, we want to have the same person like you in Ghana here, like Cheddar. Yes, Cheddar is with the ambition like you. Now so say about supporting no a bro esanso ewo yafa. The ofu dia pastor and KC piano. Now so share the echo so ewo omayemu. This man is doing well. Yes, of course. Me committee maka say right now, only need leader. Man who is see, yeah, me who leader be. Most of them now you omo jino omo omo enfa obi bia omo bi. And a hard dream to build a better nation. No, you need sacrifices like this. Or see cast no one pay, or so on pay. But half one farmer na say meba. What you say? Would the man no crown one sign ye jumani? Tino den ye kwa na say ye ba. Ghana you see musu achiu. Ni jina kwantin fi. Yes, we need to vote wisely for a leader like this. And it is at the end of the coup d'etat in the BBC Ghana, because over Ibrahim, one train politics, one train election, coup d'etat direct, because some years move through on a mammy in a year. You have paid your name, I walk around out to someone you be a to the sorry, because some call payment would the crown said and found, and you don't care about us too. So if you walk cry, you pay. No dear near day, just say move through direct. Tigana say Yantimia vote wisely there. And I'm telling you, could be turning the two chai. Ebesi papa make me baby military man. That's what me could do some certain level. Be not say or you capable of doing coup d'etat. That's me who say me dreams near be a bebois. Me am a banana supporting. So mamma yet no me pay ye dear mammy and this any panel to so now cry. I am pay dear master for no mobusia for say or exclude you or more villages and baby a quite guapa just say one be a move free, because Mahama, I know you are from north now free no just say region back way here am waka sikasi upon northness, you understand, north going in here the north way, so he got to do something and help themselves this animal anything on crowd tomorrow. Now commando and you're loyal to you. How are they going to vote for you whilst you go without thinking about them? You only give them something small. Now I can say why you baby. Nah, you should do all. Don't leave even one behind. Intimidating now. And experiencing never be to say. I have journey. Take commerce now free. Uko unchi baby unchi free no. Ayana arrow ask him. Say obekona won check his afo way nyina. Until no coup d'etat na de. Ghana a bit master CBM. Never be mona busuna mo didn't media agrona sebio. I would in a mudio. Sana me catch him, I would in a moody because calculate the number of people who used to die at the hospital, all because of poor management. They are lacking machines and some certain medicines and some management. Oh, proper management too is something like absence in there. So bra obi yare we here draw bi no sika. Yes we need scanty hwe mu aba why? Abekwa nipa we benyina ba be wo ba. Anase obe wo ba ama ne ba be ye bibi kese wo man Ghana mu. Anase say nipa we so kra won fa so specific skills bia. There's that particular skills no betimi idea ye bibi kese aboa. Na sa for we mu nyina ehwe wo mo nkwa because of poor management at the hospital. Check iska ye waste sports Olympic Games nuska kura GBC for 3 million ye painting bridges on na do ne bana pre o man penny ni baba na on so more than $20 million. $3 million and they are sponsor for Abba. Why? But ko bi wu na agro when dinner say just any pan kwa na ide. Huh? We need a leader like this. Yes, and we have to build a healthy nation. You understand? Yes, that is building a healthy nation show. My name is Adkwart Jr. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for me, like the post. Or didn't you be answer so first comment section? I say what pepe emame. I feel so we are measure say obebomode na what dream nyema be to say because knowing your left and right is something that is very needed. Because one who benkum one who dey ntia wo to aba nipa na to aba na kro to say na okotoma obi akeke na sa nipa no be leader na afi wo di abra ka won say wo nipa no ka ho bi yes wa otoma no o ka ho bi nti there is the time e better time be do say ya the time na Jesus ye wakasa say timi your power be timi de kasa o yes samre ni obi bi e pese ye bi timi ye. So please let's take the decision right now. Thank you for watching. Okay, yes, bye bye.